And multiple media reports show widespread voter fraud isn't possible, but there's a real chance that a significant number of non-citizens and others are voting illegally. One America's John Hines has that story from Washington.
President-elect Donald Trump has often mentioned voting irregularities in his speeches. As evidence, he has pointed to statistics which indicate that nearly 2 million dead people could be voting in national elections.
1.8 million people are dead, but they're registered to vote. Some of whom vote even though they're dead, which is really a hard thing to do. But it's easy if fraud is involved.
Trump may have a point. Whether or not it's dead people still on the voter rolls or immigrants who are not citizens, there are a lot of people voting who shouldn't be, says John Fund of the National Review.
We have national surveys from the George Mason University and Old Dominion University that show that 15% of non-citizens registered to vote in this country, and that in 2008, Barack Obama's first election, 6% of non-citizens actually voted. That probably swung a couple of Senate seats to the Democrats, because about 2/3 of non-citizens tend to vote Democratic, and it also switched a couple of states probably to Barack Obama in 2008.
In some cases, non-citizens seem to be voting, which is a crime, but no one is stopping them, says Fund.
The Justice Department has not filed a single lawsuit in 8 years under Obama that requires states to clean up their voter registration rolls. The Pew Research Center, a very respected group, says 1 out of 8 voter registrations in this country are invalid, out of date, or contain invalid information.
The Justice Department seems to place a low priority on enforcing voter integrity laws, which means there's little to prevent just about anyone from signing up to vote, says Hans von Spakowski, a former member of the Federal Election Commission.
We have long had an honor system in our election process. You can register to vote anywhere in the country without having to show any ID or anything that proves that you really are a citizen, that you really are who you say you are. And there are a small percentage of individuals, people who shouldn't be voting, who do take advantage of that.
Fund and von Spakowski are authors of Who's Counting? How Fraudsters and Bureaucrats Put Your Vote at Risk. The two say the system is actually easy to fix by passing laws requiring proof of citizenship when registering to vote. John Hines, One America News, Washington.